Hello everyone, welcome to Acorn the Thought and this week's article called Be Filled. To be open to God and all that He can do in our lives requires us to be open and fully accepting of His Word. The way that I found to condense this big idea into something that's easy to digest is when it's all said and done, being a great role model from this day forward is about the best way to encapsulate the essence of that statement. And we can't undo the things that we've done, but for our many sins we need to ask for forgiveness, and in that light step forward from there and resume a great role model mentality. People will look at you and say, I remember when he or she did this and that, and they're no role model. But you got to just ignore that kind of talk. That's Satan working against you through them. You must remember, first and foremost, is realize that the sins you have from the past, ask for forgiveness, and move forward. And it's in that light, moving forward from that point on, where you can renew your role model mentality, and in time other people will see that and see that yes, there's a good in you, something has changed, and it's very, very noteworthy, and they're going to want to know more about how that occurred. And of course this would be a great time for you to witness to them. So you have to break the chains from the past. You have to break away from the sins and move forward in His Word, and continuously refill yourself in His Word and in His ways, so that you don't return to the past, but always move forward in that role model mentality. And there are 4 ways I'd like to share with you to refill ourselves. And one is, to be filled, we must accept life on the terms that God has written for us. We must be who God chooses us to be. We have gifts and talents, and we need to work with those and stay in tune with those gifts, because He gave them to us for a reason, and they were to serve for His greater purpose. And so, always keep in mind to be yourself and to use those gifts that He gave you. Second is, we need to be filled daily. And I guess a way to explain that is to be refilled daily. And be refilled in what? Well, it's in His Word, to continuously refresh our minds and our thinking and our association with God. And the only way to do that is constant prayer and constant immersing ourselves into His Word each and every day. And if we can break away a couple times during the day to do that, even better yet, but at least daily. And so He will refill us as we begin to constantly remind ourselves of just what He has done for us, and remember His stories, and remember just what He gave up for us. He Himself is the fuel for our spirits, and our spirits were designed to feed off of His Word. So go back to the article and read that C.S. Lewis quote that I had put in there. I think that will be a very good place to recapture that, or to capture that idea about what it is to be fueled by His Word. And the 4th item is, be filled by serving and loving on others. There's many needy people in the world, and so we got to look around, and they're not hard to find. We need to serve those folks, and they are the least of us, and Jesus taught us that. And if you go back into the article, and I quote in Matthew 25:34 through 40, this story about how he had explained how, they, through their actions, had indeed, um, you know, took care of the least of us, and in essence, they were showing the wonderful giving of themselves to Jesus, and he was very grateful for that. Taking these four basic concepts to heart, I think, is a great start, and at the very least, a minimal foundation to be filled and refilled in His Word, and to put your life back on track, and especially in that area of role modeling for others who are constantly looking up to us for leadership and guidance and as an example. And we want to be a good example. And though we have failed, we can, through these four basic steps, place ourselves back into that position again and move forward in a positive way for others. Now go out and be filled. Thank you for watching the video, reading the article, and I hope you have a blessed day.